Hi, my name is McKenna Swearingen, and I'm doing a speech on drunk driving. When I was in high school, we did this thing called every 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes in the school day, the Grim Reaper would come to the classroom and take away a student on a stretcher and read their obituary. Later in the day, that same student would be seen walking down the halls with a black robe on their shoulders and their face distorted and bloody and disfigured. They too would go into classrooms and take away students and tell the class how they died. Every 15 minutes, someone dies in a drunk driving accident. How do you know that the next time won't be you? How do you know that the next time you say to yourself, oh, I'm not drunk, I'm good to drive, won't be your last? You don't. No one knows that. But making the one small mistake of being a little too drunk could cost someone else their life. Not only could you hurt yourself, but you can hurt a mother in the car in front of you, and maybe that mother has an infant in the back seat. And what about that mother and infant's family? They will never be the same again. Even if the mother and child survive, what if they lose a limb, become paralyzed, become disfigured? There's no amount of pain there is no limit to how much pain is caused in that one simple mistake. This is Chili Vasquez. She's 7-year-old. On the way, she was going to the mall with her family, and on the way home, afterward, she got hit by a car. Her family was okay, but she got paralyzed from the breastbone down, and so she'll never walk again. This is Crystal Foster, her husband Chris, and her daughter Raven. They were going to pick her up from work one day, and on the way home, a drunk driver hit her at 110 miles per hour, going the wrong direction on a freeway. Chris died on the way to the hospital. Their daughter Raven had major brain trauma, and she was pregnant and had a miscarriage. She was in a coma for 30 days, and by the time she woke up, her whole world was turned upside down. This is Zachary Gonzalez. He's 15 years old, and he had just gotten back from Disneyland with his aunt for his 15th birthday. He was riding bikes with his friends when he got hit by a drunk driver who was on Valium and cocaine. His aunt was unable to verify his body because it was so distorted, and his friend had to be the one to confirm that it was actually him. Coincidentally, his father was actually killed in a drunk driving accident when he was 3 years old. The drug driver was charged with a DUI and drug possession, but he wasn't charged for manslaughter and got off with only a month in prison. Okay, so this is a chart, and you can see the weight and the number of drinks. This is for blood alcohol content. One drink is considered 12 ounces of beer, 5 ounces of wine, and 1.5 ounces of hard liquor. And the blue represents the impaired driver, and the red is legally drunk. And these are just some pictures of car crashes that were involved with drunk driving. This car accident right here, it was about a 21-year-old named Olivia. She was driving 100 miles an hour, going the wrong way on a Californian highway. She hit 2 cars and killed 6 people, 4 of which were family members. Here's some victims in drunk driving crashes. Here are some facts about drunk driving. One that is very big is that 29.1 million admitted to driving under the influence. This is more than the population of Texas, which I thought was humongous. And also, every day in America, around 28 people die as a result of drunk driving crashes. Every 15 minutes, a little boy could be seeing his mother for the last time because someone drunk drove through a red light and collided with their vehicle. Every 15 minutes, someone is dying because someone who wouldn't wait for a ride, someone who thought they were sober enough, Someone who wasn't smart enough or didn't care enough to stop and think about the repercussions of what would happen if they got into that car, turned on the ignition, and pressed the gas pedal. You are not only hurting yourself, you are affecting so many more lives than you will ever know. So please, stop and think before you decide to drink and drive. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.